Ramazan Amochu Fakye TV from Agona. More update on Arsenal transfer. Philip Kwabri Kasim. Portugal will win the Nations League. Greetings to my daughter from Paul Manso HR Felix and my mother Antimary of Geneso Filippo Dionoso Etimi Edebe no Aka Blay. I'm Kwame Blay watching you live from Akima Chianse Jaminka. Lami Yama is the best. They ever Ebabe Ramu, Ewa Hanom no Timauze Edidi Sosa, Gansu Zach, Momo Fire, and I feel the Donny CJ, keep the fire burning Abu, and I for chair, watch you live from Holland. Is your bro Hayford, TR7 is the real goal. Hayford, Begirize, near my Kokama Pere, my bro Kwesi Lifeline. Fact check, guys, you guys are too much. Update on Avaro Carreras, the Alonso, Nepo Mode, Timi Eddie Eromono, and Duzo Madia Nemra, Eba making Kate Mera, Mamma Mo quick, Mebape. Abia for a crowd, not the aka, ye de rem, the manamo neya for fida. Edinam is a treatment and any other than so special. Edinam is your video fabra, name and shut down for player mention every amba. Now what we show call for a pese, we show on WhatsApp 0207543637. Yana okay, Yabape, Yakidia to us.
This is sports.
Obrani de wa wabo na obran so te sa pawa wo animu na anya woda woda ne akire na se obra de wo hwe ase a nipa nyina bu osansani o bobra aya hwe ni ye enu ntinam di dwumadi a wato ne din obra fie e de bro efri adwada ekosi ya wada anwumre no nso na me ne wasi nkonya na wo behu se obra enafo se me ka se obra fie a na wagye so
Obra Fie, showing Monday to Thursday on Fakye TV.
Hello Ghana this year. So you can say entertainment a just all jiwani na wo sua de na obi si wo kwai o wadwenkyere ho e wo dwumade so no ye dey celebrities e kuni ni anti a omonim de e betwetwe nkomo afa entertainment industry ye ho afa so ye be ma akonya ama mo busa yan celebrities no ensema mo pese mo fufa omo ho na omo ne ye asan ache omo sie ho e wa abrabom e music videos afogo a etwago en televisions so in social media so no ye betwetwe ho komo ni ehun ba bia de puma eden e besi ye nje yen legends mo yan legends omo so mani abobra pa ye feso pa ma ye nya omo so fato no ye be do ma so kwa so nko so do na bomodi ne hie medwumadi so sanse eni dia hyemu ma ye fa me ama oduma me ana me de dwumadi ho chia me so fa be safo hema na do kwase dodo Fakye TV Fakye na free.
This is sports. This is sports.
Yes, some Makwaba be made about Jumadi Kessi and also still here as Jama, your boy Jumabwa, Manema Koyepa, Etimi, Eddie, Emma, Christopher, C. Kwesi, I am watching, I'm amazing, GH all the way from Sampa. More update about Barcelona and Antoni CJ, keep the fire burning Abu Payao, Jakarta. Yama deserve the Ballon d'Or. The other band and Amwako Bright. I will please update on Manchester United. Benjamin Jason Banks Jr. This band watch you live from London. You are the best, Mr. Abu. The ono so edeba ye no no ma de mra maka se ne no e was a making kind message no do na de mamo. Ni nyina ne ze ne e ya fulfida tiri anom nkramofo no or special message be be ma nu abetim de afa ha. E bi so a video na person de bananu hu sampa. One adi adena bana boni dia 0207543637. Mesim no na ma biari atum na yakọ akwa no so nana kia my name is Maintenance, watching live from a scene Chinese Portugal all the way. Congratulations to Rafinha for winning the Liga Player of the Year, Jakarta the Anona Kweku Bandi. Abu watching live from a Omanjo, keep the fire burning. The Ode Eba Babi Ramona. Did that watching live from Doma West in Krankwanta. Ed Mubarak to Honorable KBY. Honorable Darcy, no dear, also the Ram. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. Happy Eid Allah, Eid Adha to all the Muslims that are for not Tepa, especially my bro, a dear fair driver and his wife Rakia to Ibrahim from Honorable Sule Bobo Tepa in Susu. And on the Ifri Eba Dabi Ramu. Hi, I'm Alonso from Officer. Happy Eid Mubarak to my Muslim guys at Sunyani Omo Ejosuye Papa. And I also happy Eid Mubarak to all Muslim friends Omo Joso. Hi, Fakye Sports. Good afternoon, please. I'm called Kobe inside Infante Nyankomase. Please update on Barcelona camp. Good afternoon, Diaby from Juman Azigi. I wish my best friend Mukaila and the captain Zakaria Fuseni happy Salah. Or inside Brekuma Ziggy Mechiao Pa. And we so Ayabu, a very special afternoon to you and your crew. There, I'm still pleading with those outside there to cast their vote for Dembele to win the Ballon d'Or. I'm Dr. Fazio from Ayinkro. Doko Stella Kakrea Nwanguye Wabamumbuye. Hi, I'm Amazing GH all the way from Sampa. More update on Barcelona and we so good afternoon, Abu. I'm here watching live from Takrady. Please more update on Manchester United. Guys, I need to be Ramon. Is your boy, Posse G, Gagai. Keep doing the hard work, Abu. You're not so bad. Good afternoon, is your boy, Senior Kapako GH. Watch you live from J-Town. Lamine dominated France yesterday. And I always say, he is an icon of world football now. And there no credit. And hi, Prince watching live from Kumasi, Crow from update on Manchester City. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Carrasco from Manson, Moaso, Spain. All the way. The also the area no this Sam from Asaman Kese ICGC. I want to use this platform to wish my dear sister Joa Lizzie a happy birthday. God bless her and Fakye TV. A message and a video na be ama onze bi ma recording the intimate more. Obeye ya ye video mo na fabra 0207543637. Kwaku Ricardo bibi aboko de.
Oh nyanya Dominia.
Oh mezo me wedem pa. Wedem pa. Mauze sagashos watu menkra. Secheman 94.7. Sagashos. Obe muzo ofu bia no hia say ade ma no. Nizuni party sa me no be jayon ko fantemo.
Oh okay.
Me dear my suit is me no be jayon ko fantemo. Oh David kokunya se me ha adwun. Na saga mi nua no.
Yes.
Oh saga be fro bia no. No person nya ade ma no. Ni parties are me do be jayon ko fa. Yeah, because at times me nua no saga. Okra koku ye nto ato ade ba saga on frame you.
Obefro bia
so saga person je percentage. Bia saga person je percentage. I just say saga tise wakwa saga wala saga fe. Ela koku da be percentage na kwa saga sisa suma yo na mwa. Ba me chia no is a brother. Oh, you're solid guy pa. Solid guy pa. Saga man. Oh, you're solid guy. Babu, what do you mean Ryan?
Kogu neno won. Me BT protocol. Because next BT protocol we. And they are your Grace birthday. And they are my birthday.
Na o ma we dey new protocol na BT o.
BT protocol na ma we chi no a wonderful birthday. From Nana on a pani nyame to me Edna Ama Ojasrama and me. Onana nom phone na. The denominator for affiliate so we show happy birthday. Nyoma wa ya ma me doors me kasa me kan ade bet me so ate ase ha me kai tama ss u ya record da ba bi ni esi jaja ho adwuma ya na ase da bi u jaja ho adwuma ya u bakwa ku ben be na wi sh
na picture we
o see
picture na
we picture bi ani ba bia Oh, me am phone so but me wish mommy happy birthday. My family bia, my family jana mo.
Na zene.
Say my posting on me.
David. I was all the banana oledi da. Dabi o oledi da na ohwe no hu say. Akoya obre no ho ana opankofo be boy. Na na wanyina bidu a. Edi fabra masa. Famo mo mesa ma waye. Famo Gilbert mo mesa ma waye. Dabi I was all ebi hu. Oda oti. Ti say ya chemi nu say no. Oda fana ma me dafa. Ora no unze akoya na okopa nkofo abo ma minya asebi. Me de ma chicha no so ntom na otomu di botomi. Ori mi kosu ado ni eti famo mo. Why obesan ye. Obesan ye.
Ya we ni etimi ai na bi etimi ai kama. Batu nya de wa me wi abehwe no.
Sa.
Wa me wi abehwe no.
Zemi niama na ebeba ni bia agize mi yini fi.
No ma wa ye.
Pese tete hoto no.
Tete hoto.
Ara unia give a head mama an post ko group picture. Breaking news about cheze ya pam no. Ya pam no.
But it's news I think embrace na.
Ya pam.
But I'm say
o is ya dem say official ya pam no. To give it in na onye we na whatever me hwe kra say me cotton atmosphere o mo yi ono na. Bibi na mekwa akoyi aba na makona makwa akoyi.
Tottenham no hu omo so omo ye Madrid na asa omo ye Barcelona.
Na o coach no modern no we so wani.
Oku, he's giving them something for the first time in 17 years. If not for anything, cry no one should be enough. I remember Angie Atwazo. Sometimes nobody or and only did that match. Not say Lami Yama semi or Mocasa on the ballon d'or. Only say performance and one. The age, you know, anyhow, on him putting for Siatia dinner a bomb party mundial and your performance. La Liga and graduate money best player. When a young best player,
yeah.
But La Liga now will demand best player. But Omo Kase only Ballon d'Or because we performing and was signed at the age now. When you got the age of 17, Senatinasi number 7 year critical analysis of a brand any age. Number 17 years. No man me na. And nothing you can say for Ballon d'Or. Man no. And me will be biara or bet never be a gas yam for Ballon d'Or. A mark Colana Fan Lamine Yamano. Linipa no answer any problem. A room set numbers be county goals are what any whatever they be bomb. But the kind of performance any stages are what Dinaso actually be biara say ampa he's arrived no. That is the reason why many believe we say yemfa Ballon d'Or na 20 ma or emano. Kwaku nyoma why no. Ronaldo ni Messi kra no muntimi nyawo. Na Argentina for no Messi wo issue. Na Argentina for no Messi wo issue ni say Messi was performing very, very well for Team Barcelona, but not team performing from Argentina. Or the Argentina come major tournament, not on team. Tell us what a year Copa America, no World Cup on the mom. Before Argentina, who say Ampa, now we are seeing the Messi we Barcelona. No. He was not able to balance performance no, for Argentina and Barcelona. Ronaldo was not able to balance the performance, but not pressuring the soul from Portugal because Portugal said that more world football musa. This is why they won't give you that pressure. But Argentina or Maradona mo, but it's 2 times players or minimum bono. Who said you wouldn't have Portugal national team nanya. But these guys LGB more.
I catch you since Portugal. Oh, World Cup bronze medal. Ronaldo GB that. Timunjais has them. Portugal a huge national team. Two team veteran kaze and
you tell me national team support no.
But two team Babeka Sasemo and Chrem CC.
We say you the bronze medal. No, we
need bronze medal. Also Diazo need be a bronze medal. No, I was a legend in a respect you.
Yes, respect you. We say you want 5 footballer. And
they say Black Stars that way. Near Zukudus in Bob Papa. Na Black Stars in here. Hey, I just come for. Engineer GBH. But I'm more Jemai and I was a credit to there is no place for second.
Before
Cristiano Ronaldo, or Portuguese players be no magic ballon d'or. Nabi Muma no magic.
Yajitum.
Mama so figures on your player.
But I say there is no place for second position. In life, in football. Opa emfa ballon d'or for any world best of magic gino. Nipa be wrong to second I won kai on. What do no kai no. That is reality. No ma yedi ewa brabo ni munie. So per se o console who an academy to second.
You see sometimes no. Say otia wo kan se. Last time I should din komo bi. So obi ba be left here dey do say ya. Na obi fan ko say ya. The other say no. I was holding the respect, man.
So the respect.
But Portugal need silver medal at the World Cup. Portugal need gold medal at the World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo be about the semi-final. When Timan bronze. And Germany share that was 2006. But say you say the man normal agent in be 66. And a match a bronze medal. Have you seen Portugal and Libya? I don't know one person be credit.
Debbie, you better but me will save you there. I don't even want to do that comparison. We save you. Debbie, what me
can't say compare to Portugal for States squad.
Now money major.
Now money go to Diaby. Now what was it?
No money major trophy. That is what we are saying. And I know what the major trophy that. No money be that. So Ronaldo didn't have pound for Bayer. So taking huge part was one day huge part to he was part of it. And he was the leader of the team. And once something continue I mean come on one Yamadi, you know. No Ronaldo pressure in it so. But all your performance now Ronaldo, either Manchester United or they might Real Madrid. No one to mean balance against or they might the same performance as Portugal national team. But this is a 17-year-old boy. He's been able to balance it with the national team and the club side. When you're man a few years, obviously I can't Barcelona do magic. If not for anything, now you're quite what La Liga you know the team friend Barcelona. That is a 17-year-old boy. And then yes, say the performance near fluke in the game yesterday. First 45 minutes, no. Now he was calculating around there 50 touches. Obia de ball no a Spain national team man. He is the go-to man. Regardless of they believe he is the man for the big occasion. Even when the defense no one lock the padlock not to Botumua, Lami Yama was set for the key and unlock the padlock no. So they need to get the ball and get it to Lami Yama na unfabo and Ejuma. And the age during the performance na ball na obono and on and off the field. How I will see Dim Komono makes me even love him more. And he's been able to do new man. Now I'm not talking about Ballon d'Or or whatever. I'm talking about their age, 17 years. No to me balance with performance for the club side and the national side. No to me but a branch we are with ease. What La Liga na Jedama Barcelona. What a trophy the must be national team no. He's in the final and probably Sunday or the higher percentage Sunday. This should tell you a guy I will sit here. And yesterday he settled a lot of doubt. Dembele and Lami Yama. Yesterday he came to the party. Dembele. You talk about trophies and whatever. Dembele with the Champions League being huge. But no question say with Paris Saint-Germain winning the Champions League, this is not the buzz we used to hear about teams of the Champions League. But performance-wise, or born home day. But Lami Yama age now what didn't performance now what didn't Barcelona and Spain national team no. One to me didn't think him. Yeah. Now what say he is part of the Ballon d'Or conversation. But you need to mention his name. Yesterday was a level ground for Dembele, Doué or whoever to make a good name for himself. Say, I need to win the Ballon d'Or. And now I need to be part of the conversation when it comes to the Ballon d'Or. But naturally say I'm part. We need to consider him as one of the favorites. And now the way I never see corner. So 1 year crana, he need to be around second position. And you can also track. And do now why you know. And then no matter what Denedy or Bassa shirt and Spain shirt no. It's something that I say about Branch and Abaso. And whoever or in control around Aqualano and whatever they are doing for him, they need to continue doing it. Watch with everything that or was it he is a good footballer. And then was after the game, the comment to net me as he needs to win the Ballon d'Or. He needs to win the Ballon d'Or Nekoso. Because what truly the pretty much man for say the Ballon d'Or conversation, I need to be part. But the Barcelona had the SMD this season. One fine season now, Barcelona. They won the domestic air treble. It's not a fluke. Domestic treble. They won it. UEFA Champions League now, but if you are measuring Barcelona performance in the last 4 years in the UEFA Champions League, this is the best season they've had in recent times. And not in the FIFA Club World Cup, no, they are not part. So for them to get to that level, a platform advantage for Lamine Yamal. Barca, a Barca. But the Barca we used to know in the Champions League in recent times, and yes, Barca no. So in a semi-final game, no man to more final. It tells you say they've really done well. One thing that we fail to do is we sometimes measure them by But recent performance, any new more my imprimino, and any van count. So you look at Barca say Barca about UEFA Champions League. No one to me uncle final, and it's one yes. But there's a team in Western time not competing in Europa League.
Yes.
Europa League you cannot do in semi-final.
Yeah.
So with that alone, it should tell you Barca and so more than this season. And Lamine Yamal deserves the Ballon d'Or. Whoever Becca say for Ballon d'Or the man no. Meaning any problem.
And then tentem no.
Koku and yen tentem. Say yen tentem one come that performance no.
But it's not like being in CBA the age, you know. But timing now see how they cancel ourselves. What is there? Year and you we are a day at the FIFA Club World Cup. I also be back at the Billy Muslim Mbappe Museum so your moko. I didn't be this house.
A hono ye hobby.
Oh, okay.
A hono Yamal won't be present. And when we are doing the discussion, you bring that in. But there will be a who say money in a competition, you know. You see that he is the champion.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm basing my facts and my argument on say the only nine overall this season, you know, if you are considering a favorite to win the Ballon d'Or, let me account.
Get a money champion ahead of Formula. What is it you can win domestic treble?
Sure.
You see a no bobby, but the Billy Moababeje.
Sure.
And I'm not able to show Mona from the DNMO money ahead of where is the ultimate in Ankaze UCL.
Sure. And I make us say, Lamine Yamal Komodieno. It's not about performance,
yeah.
It's about an age, you know. Anyhow, he's been able to light up places. Champions League, or lighting up places. Euros, or lighting up places. And Nations League, or lighting up places. And not come binti. Yes, okay, if he's a small boy, now he's not up to the age. The mental fortitude of players, no, he's not been able to achieve that. But still, he's been able to give this kind of performance. Yemfa Ballon d'Or Emmanuel. And Yemfa Danas and Yemfa Kanya say, that is mainly argument among for you. When it comes to the numbers game, then you will see say Dembele and whoever are part of the conversation. But about performance, no. Age and BBR, that is where we need to consider a bunch of Lamine Yamal. So when we are considering him based on the age, performance, what then the dear, I don't begrudge them.
And one of Rafinha Fimunana.
Yes.
This is winning Rafinha and a bobo.
This season, Pedro Kasa you will give it to a bunch of Rafinha.
So why not? When if he's 17, money project now.
He's a go-to man, even for Barcelona. Yes. It's a ball because La Liga Ekoswana Barca air fly no. Now Barca lose game. But the games Barca lose, you know, board in the first times in the season, no, he wasn't part. And the conversation was when he's not part of the team, Barca back draw and Barca be lose. That should tell you say Lamine Yamal is part of the teams, you know, and I said team defender Barcelona. He's the man for the bigger occasions. Rafinha will go through and everything, but we have that unsung hero in every single team. And this season, he became that guy. The assists, the crossings, the lighting up, making supporters up on their feet and everything. It was about Lamine Yamal.
Wow.
So whoever because Lamine Yamal and the world Ballon d'Or, he's not far from white. He's performed. And the age, you know, so a major factor. You can say that young family will be that but performance wise, you know, he is there. And I think that we need to consider him when it comes to Ballon d'Or conversation, you know, and probably Obitimiaji. Didier Deschamps and who's a team now was sometimes or wrong and a bad team for my friend of France. After say Omoji World Cup, no, the kind of performance they've been giving and your performance sound in the first half in Nations League, it's only Albania and Bosnia and conceded first half goals. Bosnia conceded 10. Bosnia conceded 11.
Yeah.
And Albania conceded 10. And France conceded 9. In first half for first 45 minutes. That is not France. It's a France national team that will attack now. Have a headache. It gives you that kind of a mentality. Say, how am I going to stop this attack? But it's possible. Now you'll be able to manage the attackers of a friend of France. It's one very easy. You have your way, and it's the more reason why you able game. Now Spain, I said Baku, Mienu, Miensa, and 9. Before the France national team started getting something from the game, Simons was up to the task. No other goal there, but the defense of France let them down. So if France national team will go to places and get to win, in times past that, the players they need to quickly fix your defense. because all your Bosnia and Armenia in the first half, only they compete to be able to concede goals more. A Chelsea with team no tactically with defense is something that you need to make sure say you are fixing it. And Mamia who say the make for there's no any defenders no, she's not been right with the correct callers if you ask me.
But in you pra so can because what is on a good day no say France bobo natural mini feta or best start
Of sure.
but no am say not tibejo na comfort say ke bibia abo akwadu ne come along le enya France national team but na Ukraine nko we anko ma Lloyd Badi mo
Sure.
Ebebo eba di shams no no ani
He made a mistake and run a lineup no because in a semi-final game you don't take a gamble. Cameron this time around. Nah, that be sometimes they go to know if you are on channel and say. But the truth of the matter is say there are decisions we are. But your football not do no. It decided with little details. Oh, into that mistake now be no. You punish you. What TB that will he say France national team bo game. Now I saw him cut down by 4 goals. And someone started saying they are coming back into the game. A team that or more Dembele, or more Mbappe, or more Doué, a boy flying. Look at the team that they paraded yesterday against Omefen Spain. Attack no sharp. Basa, and it's something that I feel the champs are there. And all the tail end of the time of France national team no decisions I will taking any no matter what the France national team and I mentioned them he needs to change a lot of things. And yes, no matter team yako basa I was team my friend France. I wasn't feeling the vibe. Say version of 4 and I was starting to buy into the game no. It was something that na mentioned and in the game. And then one of us could say why a mistake, and then he needed to correct things. Now on TV and I want to deal with JC numbers near there for a branch of Delap. But time no want to permit me to watch now. That will be my main topic. JC numbers. It's part of football.
Yes, football are there.
Superstitions. And in real society, Nipa want you be Bibi kuno.
As I may know,
we are saying tea. Nipa only bibi ni bia.
Ventures in Amana the other one.
Yes.
When I got
when Cascarano won the jersey for the first time in our Chelsea history, he gave some sort of a good account for himself. But since then, at what was so tomorrow I'm going to show about to defend the lap. People are going for him to on curve the number 9 jersey.
Nanya za jezi na Jimmy Floyd as a bancha.
Or no one else the lap corner. Apart from no severe no. Yenyi Belarus in film. Yenyi Sidwer in film. Those 2 players they are non-attackers. In the Yenyi film. Fakye's Mambra. For Crespo goals was okay. Because Crespo goals because what was the also 7 goals in 13 appearance for Inter Milan. No 9 goals in 12 Champions League games. Not Chelsea go for anybody. Or more 13 goals in all competitions a year. For a striker, but the pedigree no the Chelsea wasn't something that needs so much.
Don't china we no mean DM na be cheche man.
China bi mame.
Me so ya me so china me de be be.
Send to the market.
Number keke.
No, me don't number.
Number.
Come on vote number.
And the number keke.
It did not number 2.
It
did not number 2.
Mame can. Last time year Bruno Guimaraes It was so fantastic.
Okay.
Mancho. Obiara number ope. JC number 23.
Yeah.
Na nya big number Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Uni nipo ma JC number 23 e big Real Madrid. David Beckham. We buy a time 7 no. Na she King of the Bernabeu. Ye ntime nje Emma. E no share no de ba be ye adwuma. Unti awetimi afa JC number 55. Na de e adwuma na call ba bi ba record sa be ye no. E be mana be hu ba hwini. Bibi be na wo JC da. Omo fa she players papa. Omo fa JC da bala she be si ada yi. You ready ala ze
kita. Opa number 9 so
what be she go. Tiana sabu be kan Real Madrid number 7 number 7 video so just one time o de bobo.
What the 5 the bobo e si enya hu ye o.
Ai hu den.
Na ballon d'or is o bi.
Na. When you account on any way no the goals no numbers no dey ba. E far better than omo ma ba be she no.
Omo na omo be she no. Now wait no e wo omo so
I don't believe in that.
Number odi numbers no ye bie mu a.
O ba me so me dey be ba.
What favorite JC number no?
No.
You chance to be more numbers.
Shini numbers. Shini.
Omo di numbers.
Shini numbers.
Omo di colors di clan will tell you say color we mention that say color we mention that say. What na be mama?
Number. Maybe. Man show baba me Carl Leroy. I'm watching live from Wasa Cropon. Francis Apia. My update on Liverpool. Benjamin Edismay Jr. Fakye Sport, and Diaby, the man to present the academic and mature sport news. Greetings to Obaya of Sound Fire Service. Ajia, Jeremiah Ben, Meton Kanchepa. La Liga Young Player of the Season, Lami Yama. La Liga Player of the Season, Rafinha. La Liga Coach of the Season, Hansi Flick. Slidey Maker. Was the spell manager of the sack? MZ, Yerasi Aka Henry Kumi. I'm Baby Jeff from I Am Free. I'm watching live, and greetings to my love Adom and Payal. Mbappe, you will win the Ballon d'Or. Radford at the Kylian Mbappe still has only one win against Lamine Yamal's side. And we can't wait for these two to meet. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lamine Yamal. If they want to decide the Ballon d'Or on Thursday, then let's do it. Man of his word, Lamine Yamal. Watching the best sports show loud and clear. And greetings to Kofi Aristotle. Prostar G, Brom Gilizaboko. In fact, it's all about Salah, not sport. But Friday is a good day for advice. It's a good day for advice. Boche Emmanuel, good afternoon, Father. I'm enjoying the show. More fire. Nyame Gina Nana Kwame. Remember, he's still a boy, not man. My show, Bibi Aboko there.
Oh, Diaby, Yanko Ponadom. Also, Bibi Aboko there.
Oh, they may find.
Yeah, you fa. Asta, may ask now where you make.
Sa, kakrama me.
I think say a lot of things they cost us now. But then Mikel Arteta should understand say in football, you might have a good squad, and as a squad in depth. But if you have a good squad in depth and then you don't have a supposed striker bit my banging in the goals at the amawa. Wo tactical things no near my baby and that is football for you. We can talk about a lot of top strikers. And when it came to a particular football club, they did very well for the football club to win a lot of trophies for their time at no more that particular football club. Talk about Manchester United. We've seen a lot of top strikers from pass in. When Sir Alex Ferguson was that main chap and no Edema, the side of Manchester United. When Rooney is part of that particular squad, when Rooney Beba, or don't bet the English Premiership, or don't bet the UEFA Champions League, the FA Cup, and other trophies are a bit more banking in Manchester United. Van Nistelrooy will do the same thing for the side of Manchester United. You talk about Real Madrid Football Club. Raul Beba share a lot of goals. Karim Benzema Beba a lot of. Even Joselu Mato will come in, but then the influence the any major effect of Madrid team no more. But somehow, so as a substitute, he can easily impose an impact on that particular Real Madrid Football Club team. He really the Champions League last 2 seasons. Mikel Arteta way back in the 9th season. See, next season one. In the 9th season, Obitiki Arsenal Football Club, or no, Babe, the second longest that kind of coach after I said Arsene Wenger, if you will, the man the side of Arsenal Football Club.
I did that about 9 years.
9 years. It tells you, say, the kind of number of years Mikel Arteta has spent in the Arsenal Football Club, and then the kind of project of what shall say, Edema Arsenal Football Club, but those kind of projects in team successful, and from Arsenal enough now. It tells you, say, Mikel Arteta project, it means a certain strategy to make sure say, the impact on Arsenal Football Club. No? So, we'll just Arsenal team that impact no Benyadiama Arsenal Football Club, it will be a long-lasting forever history of Benyadiama Arsenal Football Club. When Arsene Wenger ever Arsenal and making sure say the invisible. So,
my show checking the year about 2019. 2019. Yeah, it's 7 years. 7 years. Come on, grab them one. Now we have 10 times a year.
Or get it close to 2004 invisibles. Now, making sure say in that particular year, or the Arsenal Football Club we need a lot of trophies for them now. He had a certain Thierry Henry and all that particular team. That number of look at the number of goals that Thierry Henry shared them at the side of Arsenal Football Club. Even as the Wenger, every Arsenal team he had a certain Aubameyang or banking in the goals for Arsenal Football Club. Lacazette was part, and then he was banging the goals for Arsenal Football Club. Mikel Arteta Bayern, or Pamu these two played in the Football Club in Mukoye. After Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Lacazette move free Arsenal Club Mukoye no. Other strikers been about my crazy the occasion the Arsenal Football Club. Untimi enka enfama Mikel Arteta. In terms of midfield, not too waste about that. He has been able to set up a good midfielder, so who deliver. You could clearly see in a season they can give you that number of goals, they can give you that number of assists, they can give you that number of offensive tricks. So more anymore, they can give you that number of everything that the midfield can easily get you. In the defensive structure of Arsenal Football Club, one thing I made him recognize the Mikel Arteta and say when he came to Arsenal, you can clearly see he said, well, she shared the defensive structure of Arsenal Football Club very well. William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, the two compatible, solid defenders At any moment in time, they can give you smooth transition of passes from the defensive structure to the mid-third. They can easily give it to you. During team by every eye as Erbano, he was a right centre back, but Obayano, but I don't know, as a left full back for the side of Arsenal Football Club. And then he has been giving him that number of goals and that number of defensive trade for Arsenal Football Club. Then you talk about Zichenko and other players like Califero, Grace Dokeji for Arsenal. But our attacking side, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus, and the side of Gabriel Martinelli has been that standard attacking threat for the side of Arsenal Football Club. The goals of Bukayo Saka, Ediama Arsenal Football Club has been consistent in the last 5 seasons for Arsenal Football Club. In terms of attacking trio, the only person as Wajibu said, yeah, both season area, Obama that highest number of goals has always been Bukayo Saka in that particular attacking threat for Arsenal Football Club. Gabriel Martinelli also, in a way, has been doing that kind of same job for Arsenal. So Leandro Trossard as a substitute, he has been giving them that clear number of assists and that clear number of goals for the Arsenal Football Club. But Gabriel Jesus will come. Pra intimidating the side of Arsenal. Obefri Football Club, the Mwako, and also Obaka Kotinan Chain. Edin Ketia Ofri Wako, I mean the side of Crystal Palace, Beba. He wouldn't score that number of goals for Arsenal Football Club. They will get a lot of striker. Kai Havertz, Beba. Almost that number of goals in the bit may put to Arsenal for as that kind of English football club. They can easily chase the English Premiership title for themselves. Talk about Manchester City, Erling Haaland for Manchester City, Pep Guardiola. In a season, he can get you that 20 number of goals for Manchester City. It tells you, say, if you want to win the league, you should get the reserved number of strikers that they can get you that number of goals. Mohamed Salah, used to Liverpool. Eddie Liverpool, edged the English Premiership this season. He gave them over 20 goals this season for Liverpool. Last season for Erling Haaland, he gave them over 20 goals for the side of Manchester City. Chelsea Football Club edged that kind of league. Now, Diego Costa can bank in close to about 18 goals for the side of Chelsea Football Club. It tells you, say, clubs normally Premiership, they have a typical in and out striker who can give them that number of goals. But Arsenal, currently as we speak, any that kind of striker are banging in the number of goals at the Arsenal. In the last 2-3 seasons, Arsenal became you made this second on the league log. Enkoye Farmer Arsenal Football Club. Benka Arsenal, a typical striker, only the attacking the Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal can easily get in just a Premiership in the last 3 years. It's not competing enough with Manchester City and Liverpool Football Club, so we may secure that particular top spot in the English Premiership. Say, checking in the transfer season this year. That's opened quite a number of strikers who made my banking in the goals. Arsenal. But who say Meklateta any Benjamin Sesko didn't come say he can easily come in and tap in the number of goals for Arsenal. But I'm sorry, Benjamin Sesko is not that kind of player who beats my Arsenal Football Club. If you want to get a typical striker, get a particular striker, he can get you that number of goals. Check Victor Gyökeres for Sporting Lisbon this season, giving them 39 goals in this particular season. Last season for Sporting Lisbon, he gave them 29 goals. This season, we're upgrading the number of goals, the 10 goals account on the other side of Sporting Lisbon. It tells you, say, when you bring him into the English Premiership, he can easily get you that number of goals. Looking at the tactical method that Mikel Arteta beating me, a finance, all of these things on the field of play, he can easily get Victor Gyökeres to score that number of goals for you. Mikel Merino and yet that typical number 9 outlet striker for the side of Arsenal. But Oyuzu, in the absence of Gabriel Jesus, he was able to score a number of goals for Arsenal Football Club. Even at the time, Leandro Trossard able as a false number 9 for Arsenal Football Club, he can easily score a number of goals for you. Not only a typical false number 9, a target man, he can just get you that number of goals and no ball at the Sporting Lisbon. But we're overlooking Victor Gyökeres, and then he is negotiating with the side of Benjamin Sesko, which, of course, to me, I see it to become Sesko a free RB Leipzig, because last season, not be clear at Airport Brantiano or extending the contract at the RB Leipzig. When to me, I'm by the side of Arsenal Football Club. Victor Gyökeres has showed that kind of moment. They say, so free Sporting Lisbon, just 2 football clubs, but either Arsenal and now will be the same Manchester United, with Marine United, with Ruben Amorim or Manchester United. So Sam Kunyano, now the side of Arsenal Football Club, to me, Atisika close to about 85 million euros. Aquacoto will be to say Victor Gyökeres free Sporting Lisbon. It is good in that particular season, so to me, Naba. Arsenal Football Club, because in the last 2 seasons for Victor Gyökeres or Sporting Lisbon, he has been able to give them that quite number of goals. 39 goals this season only in the Portuguese league flight, and even last season he gave them 29 goals. What checking Benjamin Sesko goals for them at the side of RB Leipzig this season now, Nkoye and from the side of Benjamin Sesko, just 12 goals. Last season, he gave them close about 16 goals, but and I said this season, you know, Nkoye and from Benjamin Sesko, it tells you say, by one particular striker, and the form was right, he can easily get you that number of goals, and then send the form no instance in this right. The money more the Bemano. Ain't me and to Victor Gyökeres, the kind of number of goals for the Sporting Lisbon or Portuguese League 5. So I would only advise Mikel Arteta to go in for a good target man striker who can get you that number of goals in a season. It's me a champion. As now, I'm a projector, I'm a person, I'm the English Premiership, and as any major trophy in the European spell. So Mikel Arteta project will echo with star. Then that means Mikel Arteta beat FA. Yes, that means Mikel Arteta. Number of years I was spending with Arsenal Football Club, with the number of money I spending in the transfer market, and the number of players I was torn with. That's none of these players into me and J, the golden way. I'm from the side of Arsenal Football Club. It tells Arsenal there will be a question to ask Mikel Arteta upon the choir or no fanso and managing the football club. But then Diaby, Matisse Kudus, episode for Chelsea, and we rejected Saudi Arabia move now.
Yeah.
Emboa Kudus.
Then M1. Chelsea M1 na de.
Debbie.
Odivo my true. Zero who call for that. Who that you?
Someone my name. Camera teacher me what?
The one who that is other Chelsea Bokudu.
Yes, the only thing that is better than money is more money.
Okay, so I'm going on the number.
We are saying.
The only thing is better than money.
It's getting more money.
But how could you say too young so called Saudi CC?
That right. But in this house, could you see a young good? Could you bet me I could see back to the Europe? But we could just 2 years pay.
No correct. Is that
that same for
Spain? You cry is all the QFC port.
Very good.
Aye, or there's a vast boy. You're more fan fee. Aye, Spain or Konanko for example, Barcelona, Real Madrid,
Vega.
Gabriel Vega.
No ball. One team be Catalonia.
Yeah. No Spain.
No.
I heard somebody.
No, Celta Vigo.
He was a good midfielder.
Barcelona Mario, you're not more pen. Is it a season or two?
Obo season pe.
Wakujeba.
AFC Porto.
Wakujeba. Fine. Kudus ever that kind of idea in the Chelsea. Because at the time I know free I asked ever the English Premiership. Nobody saw about Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea echo home the close to about I think 40 or 35 million pounds echo home. A man agent rejected that kind of money. No. Kudus ever West Ham football because now West Ham football demands. Any West Ham football seeker and share money Kudus score in a demand. When he came to the side of West Ham last season, he gave them 8 goals with 5 assists. But this season, number of goals sent Kudus Ashe, 5 goals with 3 assists.
Yeah.
Baby all compete no. Yen check Enzo Maresca in the midfield no.
Yeah.
Or Romeo Lavia. Or will be the Enzo Fernandez. Or Moises Caicedo. Caicedo no was a typical deep line playmaking act. No Romeo Lavia and been into what in chain. Job was a traditional box to box number 8 near Enzo Fernandez. On the ball and the form was wrong. The only act of playmaker created a lot of chances. At the match Chelsea this season, creating the money or more 15 goals, which is Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
And on year ready so bench Cole Palmer to take in Mohamed Kudus. No. Yanka no Kudus is a fine player, but Kudus ball now is not a team play. On board a collective football, Kudus ball as a self-imposed player in the team. That is the reason why I think Lopetegui, right? When he came to West Ham, he had problems with Mohamed Kudus because of the kind of way now of us born. David Moyes no need that kind of problem because of say Kudus ever born. The only thing ever born West Ham is say open up space for attackers to drive. So Kudus carry ball as a ball carrier progress and they are going to the attacking theater. It open up space and essential bomb a rotational policy in attacking for the West Ham. It's been successful. But what Cheki Cole Palmer play no body man Chelsea Football Club. When he progresses the ball, he gives the ball to the immediate player who are available in attacking space for Chelsea. So look at the number of assists on their Chelsea ever since we Manchester City by Chelsea Football Club. You can't give that same comparison to Kudus at West Ham. Even last season now Now the form year great one 8 goals with 5 assists. No, there for the last 2 seasons with West Ham, almost just 8 assists.
Last 2 seasons.
Yes,
8 assists.
8 assists
In a EPL.
Yes.
Wow.
It tells you say kudos no. When it comes to the money board, yes, guys on your fine player, but with Chelsea, or best struggle. And or competing with Kopama. Kopama no, with England national team is better. Kopama with Chelsea is better. I'm not sure. Say currently as you speak, say me Kevin De Bruyne be the name for Manchester City. And I said Bernardo Silva sometimes you're born as a typical number 10. But you say England currently as you speak, you better number 10 be Kopama.
Kopama no is no this is numbers me years out.
And numbers say numbers. Go numbers don't for Chelsea no. 115 goals with 8 assists.
I feel no crown.
I feel no 23 goal contribution for Chelsea. I feel I seen the form no. So look at the number of figures that Kudus Diama West Ham. And they want to go to Chelsea. No, M1 no. Say out Hilal. No.
Now of what?
Yeah, but Chelsea.
Listen. You some Michael leave you good legacy with Chelsea.
Yeah.
Michael and Bayern, we meet Claude McLeary. Mikel Obi now.
Obi were 2 years, you know.
Yes.
If you never saw Bayern Midfielders over 2 or more was like McLeary. And
Diaby Jetta, is that
Diaby is no to
and you are
since you buy no change this player in position. I do Guyonsi.
Yeah, Guyonsi.
Whatever no play no man be chikaka. This year buy no na. Almost sounds only had a daddy more kakra. But this year to us a lazy cementing.
Yeah.
Not cementing the iron man of 50 Claude McLeary. I China Michael Ballack money. Mikel Obi more. And this year to Lampard McLeary. Yeah, Obetos. I remember my person I met for them.
Omuna Bayo, but Essien was a pillar. Obi to my class.
They are good to Kopama.
Oh, they don't mean to Kopama. And move beyond that now. Irrespective of Mohamed Kudus, a young Kasegan player, there's no way Mohamed Kudus beat me to Kopama or Chelsea Football Club. Even at the timer, Nababa Rahman, every Bundesliga name about Chelsea in the times of Coach Mourinho Mobia when it comes to right full back, about more than number of numbers, about more than number of goal contribution attacking front, and yeah, split quota. But Baba Rahman by Chelsea, no, I split quota Mobi who said Baba Rahman born or born, and you Chelsea level. We are talking about Mohamed Kudus or that prospect to shine at every young football club with me and putting yourself in. Chelsea demanding football club. Kopama show those Nansen and knowing to me more than number of goals contribution for Chelsea, no. We saw the kind of criticisms that a Kopama so at the time I know what Chelsea and I said in this particular season, Kudus Bateman was standing that kind of impression. No? Premiership, any Chelsea football club, we've seen a lot of attackers as they give them that more of goals.
Talk about Frank Lampard. My case at midfielders over 2 or more was called McLeary, Lasara Diarra, yeah, okay, is a player.
Yeah.
And Osayin Babetu. As season now, so I used to buy Manish, yeah. Kairo Manish, that Portuguese midfielder. And I Jamie Jetta. But Jetta, the other day, I say, come on,
By recent times, I Ghana for a quiet farmer Chelsea.
What could do?
I choose.
I choose. To come on. Grandma born a ball, come on.
As you want to
scan yo.
Mama, I'm see Malik. I was agree with you, Abu. JC number doesn't have effect on anyone. I was it Temi Abraham for you. Temi Abraham scored 30 goals in only 2 matches with the number 9. Jackson has 30 goals in just 4 matches less than Abraham. Is the number 15 also a case? We are also thank you, big brother. The style of play of Kudus even affect our Black Stars performance. Despite Utuado is below the average. The Obomode Ede Abramu Ede Ma no. Ti ne de ono so ede ba no. Ma men kona men kenkan kakransa na Madam Nwa for you. Good evening, Abu. Let your brother know that Vini Jr. has used the JC number 7 very well. Nobody deserves the Ballon d'Or more than Dembele. Treble plus numbers. Don't be biased, please. No. And Wiswan Postecoglou was sacked because he won them a trophy, and that's a taboo for Tottenham Hotspur. I'm Latif Zayek from Kaswa. And so we win and then a Koji trophy. I'm on my palm. Yamal will never win a Ballon d'Or. Go check 2018. How many years was Mbappe there? The also the bomb on the other baby. I will tell the man sitting next to you that number don't play football. So tell him there is nothing to explain to move. Pajo, as I'm not can or no one in Chemu or Deba, Ababi Ramuntino. I say no need the ultimate challenge or yet. Obana, Wababe Church and Asimu. Dominic Abugi is my name, and I'm enjoying the show from Western North. Barcelona should enter the market and stop wasting time. Greetings to my family, the best sports ever in Ghana. Keep the world moving. The Oba one day, ready to Ghana. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Luis. Watch you live from P. Greetings to my Inyabu boys. Yo Mate, Charles Okoko and Famamo. Good afternoon, Abu. Greetings to you and the sports panelists. Let it get to advise that the English lads trips with number 9 shirt. Okay, I also need the other man was England for the number 9. Last English player share number 9. Timmy Abraham.
Or do you say what Chelsea?
Yeah, no, I can't make sure goes out.
How many
She goes.
Many of them number 9 can lasting more than 1 season with Chelsea.
No more call. Abraham David Shea, Timmy Abraham should go. Hi, good evening, Abu. You guys are doing a great job. Abu, today is my birthday. I'm Abuachi Adam from Techima and Suta. Happy birthday, Nkwen from Abuachi Adam. My name is Philippotu. I'm watching live from Bontontia. My name is Wina Yabayo Kubiza. Bontontia. Manchuati Kubiza. Bontontia. The other man on Lami Yama is going to win the Ballon d'Or. The other Monono. And where is Yama? There Michael from Kumasi Buokrum Estate. The Odira Monon, 2 years, the Onoso de Baya, UEFA best player Dembele, UEFA Tosca Rafinha, UEFA young player Doué, French league best player Dembele, French league top scorer Dembele, La Liga best player Rafinha, La Liga top scorer Mbappe, EPL best player Salah, EPL top scorer Salah. I mean, we know the Confo Liga can no Yamambo. And I'm racing La Liga, no the young player, no so no, Ebi Ramitimi Diamano. Transfer news between Chelsea and Kudus. Fakye Sport Papa says update Nani Manchester Remedy amount. Good evening, Abu. Update me on Barcelona transfer. I'm man from Oboase. Hona Ima Edifi Edebaye. Was it a fantastic Fakye Sport? Abu, believe what your man is talking about. Numbers. KTI from Kontana say your day Ebaye and not just one day who's a numbers here. I really support what you are saying. Vinicius Jr. has wear the number 7 and won the Champions League and even the Champions League, he had a great impact. If he scored in the final, they also the Eramu and the also I'm Christopher watching you guys live from Bokrom Estate. I want Yama to win the Ballon d'Or. Greeting goes to my beloved mom, Margaret Abibila, your Bobode Eddie Eramu. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. May God bless you for such incredible work. Real Madrid will bounce back next season. No ye bra Bible from Takrade and on also Edebaye. Abu, I'm Francis, a nurse at Laura Municipal Hospital from the Upper West region. You guys are doing a fantastic job. It is all Boko there. Hi Abu, good afternoon to you and your team. I'm Lofty, watch you live from Upper East region, Bogatanga. Today is my wife's birthday and I want you to wish her happy birthday. I love watching and enjoying your show. God bless you. Oh, keep the guy safe always. Mate, you're not so Edebe and our wife Dimba and Kanaye. If Ronaldo want to win the Nations League, he need to beg Lamy not to speak on Saturday. And yes, sir, what happened to Mbappe will happen to you. You would have Uzro. He's not doing any Messi. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Kwejo serious inside Tepa. Please, more update on Manchester United transfer. And are we about to get Victor Gyökeres, the fantastic striker? Greetings to all the crew. Mate, United, the Kakono, the way to Abba join them. Hi, Ivan from Takra. Happy back to all Muslims. And good afternoon, Abu. I'm Fifi K. Watch you live from Cape Coast. The young Yama deserve the Ballon d'Or. And here the buyer and no. Greetings from Boga. I'm called Rafinha. It back to all Muslim guy. I love you show. Keep it up. You're the better. Hi. Guys, you are fantastic. Watch you live from Sampa. I'm amazing GH more update on Barcelona. You're the Eramu and no. Tidodona, the Omodiano, Eba Niadia. Now we so at the past even I'm watching you live from so I'm in fee. More update on Barcelona. And we happy birthday to my bro from Anderson. Made you all the best. I Fakye Sport, especially Abu. You are the best in everything you do. Much regards to your team. This is MMT. Watch you live from Adidome. #Lamine for Ballon d'Or. Hi, good afternoon. I'm Cristobal from Sunyani, and I'm wishing my uncle Eid Ada, and also Lamine is the best of all footballers. The Obomodin, Etimi Edebe. Hi, Fakye. Good afternoon. I'm Emmanuel from Achianse. Have Eid Mubarak to all Muslims. Tactics man to be. The almost Edebe. And I'm do na the Omodiane Baba. I'm Namo. Namen Koy videos in a Kakramba Meba. Na ya tia sina afisa no ato aso da wantu awuzo odi picture na ma no
enko eko
yes o adena na mbezo be
o me yama na me check are wa hand me yama to juma na ma ye no chan na me ye ho adwuma wa
hwe ho adwuma na me je sina ma de mbobo
papa
na ma mbobo o je si bu amansu ne mbere ko kam
ayabuza asamoja obega jo
sesen
na ma jiji na ma mbobo
ono ana ewiwi na asamoja nko ize na number ye de ama ayimu na eshisha
Where Diaby
Ghana na emu nipa
numbers will influence.
say
Yeah.
influence
In football.
enifushi enishi mansu
Numbers will
mansu
influence.
he ti say sedne uni hona fi akwa bi ba ha e be ko Fakye sports crash chance na e mansu mu na chance bi ko waja legacy wa do you understand jesi na man anya ono aso yero go gina park so
jesi na ma
e obi na share me ba o ti say Tahiti for ba ai Tahiti for ba we ai Confederation Cup bia na akwabi obo mo left back na show mu jesi na mate uze etime kaze jesi na mate mfama service ni waji edu ba wi asana na na show mu jesi na mate ihe William Gallas
na se o club bia no mu jesi
no kwaku die wo me say e obi na making number ni huge
obi na making number ni huge
enti number bobo e obi na making number na make all the
And I remember do club so Diaby okosha sem
Thomas Tuka kase jesi number no ye na case o se ye case
Chelsea na mana jesi no
enye case bia
Thomas Tuka se number ni case
asema no we mu no mo share je gozu
why mo
enye case bia a o pa jezi esi as Ronaldo na Messi abrante ne atora ba che ba mu ikwe ka che mo mo so ko TV a no mare ozo mo fa ne bra ha na kotoko he so be
o ya dia so me fa na ko
sometimes say Ronaldo na Messi eni Lamine ama crash as obubo we amoka na number 10 no ba so na 10 no obe she crash and ade Ballon d'Or my so I am not kekeshi ni kekeshi ni obi obi jaba bia ka so jesi na
o de maras nyambo shi na prove no
jesi na machi
eno kwa na ka so
eno na me say am me te say Real Madrid jesi number 5 enye number bia Zidane ba be share 5 man ye fe ena Cannavaro mu be share bi no makọ Almighty Kaka beji madu jesi number 8 no ntime mbo enu na bibi o Toni Kroos be fa na maro e de odi aye do you understand jesi madu jesi number 10 jesi number 10 wo Real Madrid mu edu pa players aba be share Figo mo edidi robi o mu ba be share bi edu ba bi la sana dia be fa no the bosses e be boy ya na e hye wan Luka Modric choko Mbappe be ba be fa obebo ne ball normal jesi number shi ni na mu jaze mu no me kuma no number de no na me ka o jesi number 23 ko Madrid na no mo regard ya mo regard jesi number 23 Real Madrid was David Beckham
you kuma obi she jesi number 10 so na ya na ehuru
enya no credit ko ya samuano ko ya samuano ka de ba bia o se
e ma beli di
ono na sem na ka ko ya samuano se jesi number 20 ya na o jesi number mo bo down no ya dan we ba pe ya ka be to asama
Diaby number 1 you are fantastic. Fakye Sports number 1. You and your panel, you are very fantastic. The way you people put things together, marketing, transfer, and everything, you people are fantastic. We thank you for this privilege you have given to us to wish our friends, those who are Muslim. Yes, that is me. My name is Prince from Islam. I have only one friend, a best friend, back to the excess friend, Mutalim Yamba. Baraka the Salah to you, Baraka the Salah to you, all your family members, all your friends, all your Muslim friends. Baraka the Salah to you. I pray that may the Allah bless you, may the Allah increase you, may the Allah give you favor, may the Allah promote you. Baraka the Salah, Baraka the Salah.
Happy Eid al-Fitr to Rashida to Haruna. Nyanka sama masata. Khadija to Kubra. Makuma ba kupe. Medofo ba kupe. Happy Eid al-Fitr to Munina. I mean, Shirayina.
Yo, fantastic, Abu Diaby. Nadu, Ruki, Masi, Fena Udumasi, one of this year, and already I'm telling I said, boy, she Yakuso said, Mina, I said, I was a manufacturer, I said, patenting area more any good way to Abu Diaby. Come, can say, and concentration will be a point to young company. What I say, we are meeting a massive which you see down for my car and will be a savvy other phone, but yes, be a say, or into income and man, we select the time for the movie. And we are doing so. Send the way where you're gonna be a rebel. Abu Diaby, white to be
Happy Eid Miamedofo Rashida Haruna and Mame Afeta Mohammed na Elsa Koma Madofo Yina Omon Bemina no more Omon Bemina Happy Eid Komo ya Enkoma Yura John Dramani Mahama Ene Omo Makaina na Niweshi Obia said after popularity Obia was Mubium said Mendofo Rashida Timia Takoma
I'm Ebenezer, aka Great Timbaroski from Chufu Praso. It goes to all Muslims and my lovely friends who worship Allah. God bless you all. Allah bless you all. Allah give you what you need. Protect my family, Mr. Bimpong, and so on. All my
Good afternoon, Abu. My name is Mbaunia Treba. I'm watching you live from Bipotumtum. Greetings to all the passing Muslims, and I wish them Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak to my father, Mbaunia Treba. Yeah.
Abu Mubarak da Sala. Medin the Daddy Charles. I'm a friend, and I'm a Kasami Framantin in Buno East. Because I'm a Facha Muboy Juma. I'm in Shram. And I am a birthday. I wish myself belated birthday. Salam Suna Madame for Bako, Kate. And also in the birthday and Mechia Kim Palut. Aha, I was first presenter no. Madame for Parano. I Ken Luther. Chiano Pa Manabari Karasala. Chacha the Funina, and now for 4 million Kramofunina. Amantin a try to around the group. Mamunina Barikada Sala and Kupo Inshaina Abu.
You Fakye Sports, Yadamasene Holiday Edition. You will sink Ramofunina Barikada Sala, Yamenko Mahona Untio Mompaibo. Kwaku, Akulana Feni Yami Yaman, dear. You see, we'll prove we are, we are, you be on the born a day for now, will be anyhow. Akwani Bobo, Charlie, who deserve Ballon d'Or. Gramofoni na Munji Mutu, Moini na Fakye Sports.
This is sports. Now the stage is set. Lights, cameras are on. Who will be Ghana's next music icon? Do you have what it takes? Are you a singer, rapper? Then this is your chance to climb the big stage and win big. To participate, grab your forms at Fakye TV premises, Bantama, opposite the Presbyterian Church. Registration is free. It is the search for the gifted icon. Make the that dream a reality. For more details and sponsorship, kindly call 0543 158 383. Give to the icons stage of dreams.
Thursday, we share in the year. You told me you had this affinity with a girl.
Can we be friends?
What?
Can we be friends?
Hey, you are calling Penisa? Yes, we're Penisa. No, so who know for fair? Yes. We are the mate of Ocos Roba for her. Opa Chelka. Till the same kind of the agreement. Yes, we can also some about some other tale. I'm not so romantic, but I didn't know you adding. Mamma, Miss So, Madame Addy in any query you. No, my man will be made a band upon you.
Gee, we are in the program, Madame was happy with that. Let them see cash over. Never were children with yours over that.
We came all the way here. So me ba betena fie ha no. Na ne akrake to abi akọ have fun.
Women are naturally jealous beings.
Okay.
So here na wo adwuma kwa na wan fasa ata na ma na. Wo adwuma betwa.
What you have to say na ato me wa.
Emphasis. Masa.
Na sama mo ne tintin na na say bless na down for no. Hey, me ma me madam ni bo.
Hey, masa. Wuti mo asema o. Wuti ni o.
Because some few weeks. When the wedding is the interior is office as some way. Then the wedding is.
Who you come boy na faso abre. I fa wo ba. E so ma me say ya ware o.
Ai, wo am brana. Because I said Nemo B is you, mammy. That be a boat to get here. What's that boat? I will read out. Who react here? Can I
get a dinner with the sprinkles?
What?
The dinner.
The dinner.
No.
Anyway, there's any wedding.
I feel a person, yes. I work my semi betty. Yeah, mammy, you could a Cosmos ladder. A free tech and rap and combat milk when you're getting betty. Cause we a good also. Yen travel when you work. How much? When you see us, I'm serious. When you see us, I'm what I go.
One Love, coming soon on Fakye TV. To sponsor this show, kindly call 0266 303 733. This is sports.
Yes, some mama kwaba be better ba Fakye TV. So yara sutima ye juma we holidays edition na Ebra metimi de ama. Ne program ye nyina dedicate me nuanom nkramofo no. Ba all as I bodu. I mention pa. How message you am as I bodu. I watch you live from Asebu Anes, my room. Give me fans and tell my girlfriend
that I love her.
I love her. I Matilda anase Sapoma anase Augustina anase Sapoma. As I want to get was here federal here.
Rakia.
Ose.
Rakia.
Now, as I go to now, no matter when you're now,
Dino, Dibuza.
I didn't know as I Santo Afropoma and Estina Benedicta and as a Sapoma. As I go to a Muay.
Maggie.
Maggie. As I go to a chair power. You know, you're going to be another Nakwakushi field, Timami Huna. You would be a media fan. Why? Dixon Maxon, watch you live from Minnesota. USA, a Dixon, so you show on Facebook. Yeah, Rubio, everybody, or hard time. I was Jenny. Eric Michiapa was also no, but joining a Boamanewa. Or they, we Zinabu Atiawe. Again, was on my friend Zinabu Atiawe.
It's a word radio.
We do a chair. I believe there's a pound, but while I come at it, why? You must have go to get ya. I'm 10.
Yeah, the 20.
I'm here 10. There.
Agent,
Kai as a man to us, or wife, no, I'm going more help. You're right here now. You're Ninkomo now. You're called your new said in your mom, DC etier. Now, the sports minister Kasa de Afar league, you know. Now, who? Some sports minister Abu Kofi Adams kind of Intika. Say no more their can
and no we must do is to have proper education of one. Club owners, club management need serious education even before the fans. Our club owners seems not to be up to the task. Some of them, not all, some of them seems not to be up to the task beyond just owning the clubs. They seems not to be up to the task. Some management of some clubs clearly seem not to understand. They are so clueless about what football is all about. We need really to spend some time in dealing with this category of persons also, even before we go to the fans. Then the officiating officials and badge commissioners, referees and their assistants must also have their part. And people must be punished when they are found to have done something wrong, irrespective of their status in the country or political affiliation or whatever. We must have the strength and tenacity to punish people when they go wrong. That is the only way that as a country, Ghana, that have a lot of love for football, we will benefit from it. But if we allow things to continue this way, you will have 90% of your football-loving people focus on the European leagues and other leagues other than your own league.
Muhammad Suma, the Honorable Sports Minister, Komo Kanamo. Oze, your football they do bibia. The man say is and club administrators and as a winning the omoye. Oze nyo omuna. We are on the do bibia. Ubia is all shepherd TV. Why bonny was all china sono. Ne ye witi. Oze ye ha ono ba kono no. But I am Romo Krobia Kumasi Asante Korokosto, Coach Abdul Karim Zito. Sise Mbo, clean, and they are still. Amudo Chisi, because we can be a balance be any good stars in the suit to Accra Lions, no more Kushibishi, on betting anti league. Now, Sena Coach, Abomadia Kanase.
Yes, we still have, because the league is yet to be ended, so we are still competing. Till I don't easily give up in my objectives until I finish. So, to me, we are lying second to Viviani Gold Stars, and anything can happen. Until then, we are still chasing.
Ati ano ye command wa bomb the area to ya cheze ye bo mu ya ono ne de enye na ge so jai league no so de achi ni ade a obero usu ampon former player the man Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko obeni this wo Blacks na ehu time and obo brekum Chelsea ofi ono ba Kotoko baba be yejuma na wakasere afa abet amwa ho uza gogo this season obogo usu no pa na say no better kasere afa gogo
taxi player. The first time who know, I saw him at Tuba. Only Peter Midu and Baba. That tells you say me who never be on the moon. He work great also. they were champion, they were say anyone was saying no that header. And then I'm telling against Bekum Chelsea when your header I share goes the work it also. I love the way he's playing. Last time I was here, no because say, hey, we need papa, we type to be papa no one. That tells you say, oh yeah, Juma, yes supporting on a more on into me for Kotoko economy.
Etiano, ye come out better also ampon. Another player na board that former no nim bopa ni Obed. No nim po bruta. Na Obed we no ya futu era mo etimi edema abeta mo agogo. Na say no bo mo dey advice no.
Well, maybe away one of the biggest club Kuma. When your chance no first season or sell until they make a chance the away season way it's me calling only more than that na season no it's me calling him since any because one of the players I mean the be I mean work with fantastic always going or copa not even a match every match I will be on work with so that's tells you say oh you be inside you now you know onko so nye se ne be ya obetimi anya kwan to kwan akoba bi na okoso a otimi abobo la because he's doing well
Etiano ya komane Obed e bomo de tuga na give man we no na me mboso taw na me nko na emize we peak elite football academy and abomode any big star for akedi aboma we ne APF academy scouting games IGP ni atoga nyambo on the 9th June and around 10 June what wani chemu ohim astro tef no so a jumadi ne be sha 9 AM na akwa ku 6 PM the ten is ya yi no Emmanuel Tuku na na agency if US na aba no ma ba bi sine so na mo ko nationwide ti o ma ye nkran de na wi na mo ba kuma ase ti nyambo on the 9th June say oh here now age near 14 to 16 years o qualify obi an use ke bia kokobone yenhwe ti kumasi ohwim astrotef no so na dwumade no abeje penetimi atodwa ti ball no series pe no patamu ana wo se 9th no na the 9th no nyambo a Monday no ana Monday no Monday no na amo enkoko jamu nye dwuma nti Monday ni Tuesday ene we bono kumasi ohwim astrotef no so ni zo be roma e de obeba na nkomo bi o ye ne no adi Paulo Ricardo ya shi de
Chenyi sabat yerinamu kaya na zo the heat no ya mono ne de nis bi ya na be ka bo we no asma na wadwa what wende
wadwa sese ukuma sem na wo kan wadwa onya Ghana ni
mikrube
on ai China ni e very kwakuja mfida
na mkrum na utimu na se ukrum ne yamfa wonya hwea haya na abrante ne betina no kacho se the crew no yamfa ne yeve nti okokoso beno akobon na no mekɔ edima no ya na di Maria tena se okan asase omo ye kan asa na kire omo nyomagen so ombeti eno omo nyomagen so ombefa asema minister ke onu ankasa kire camera ma wo kan asase onim so oboa omo ye football ho na be sora no pa se wa sora no pa onim ade odi sika kwa akoshim onim ho hero ni sika akoshim Ghana ho na be ese adwuma no sikani bia ba bi odi sika be hye ni believe se bi wo ho ni odi sika hye ho on time kisi o mo se bo ni ntua so still o ye bo no kuruma o go mo se mamafo ni aja mamafo be da ni aje sikani ba ni o kuruma o se ade a wo ye no nya teku na asempo amfa mfiri ho ba still o be ko so waye we are in a society where obi are interested in paramount o enu ye di wo kuruma entu o munim de se o mo ye no o mo nye o munim adida ho boni e na o mo ye omutimi yo mani sha manfo na manfo odi sebe bi nsempuru ntimi minister nyaadwen en kasa na doors o minister side enye kasa no na epewu kasa na nsensem na ye kire ni se na yeseye ne de wan de nim se sa na yeseye measures ben na ye take to make sure that sa na ye nyene ye en na me no kasa we sports minister asem we yes wo basake Holy Stars e Ghana Premier League ye nka asem no kodu baba ye ko last one of games which of course your boss our games ni we are the basis was our game na atwamu ni na no e bi nsusu so wo so then as sports minister wo ya fa ho enye kasa no enye kasa no so we be kasa no wa yesi ni na hu hia we sports minister what is asem we then am like steps na why what to afa ho say you are trying to rectify that issue Ghana Football Association ye ne den what are we doing then why afa ho be sinep who say Ghana Football Association be bia babonten
I don't say teams na me na twa mo say
because who enye na America who say Ghana Football Association e be bia babonten condemning that anti-CEO
Okuja few ha home.
So you any time say be come on one am ya.
They did am catch up.
Kwagu, no. And do when football ni ya, you don't expect me to say city and say good things about football.
Headquarters in top. But you be catch what.
You did to say headquarters in top. And now
headquarters.
You did to say. But the truth of the matter is say, oh, fast no man any football no expect different results. You can't always repeat what you do and don't get the desired results. That's still cause way. When you do that, you never you want somewhere in Pabonini. That is the only thing. Again, yeah, my results be but we keep on doing it. Then what is the essence of the last games? The essence of the last games, even if not for anything. Any kwasenka, baseke, nations, anybody when you go start some ball games na can. Essentially, you have to rectify with be every go be. Sana division 1 now why United will issue, but still your boy is over qualify still now issue pending. Before say at any babonti. What do you do? Yes, I man we now because of football, open say football because you are bringing back the lava. And I make say you are insulting my intelligence.
At the one thing you stop healing.
Of course, you guys are
Emra we clear. Emra was I carry say nations in the job all.
Nation in the job all.
Ah, unimum ran clear. Koku job all.
Koku. Je nkrofona ye hwe omo so asua football na football ni free mobile na ye hwe so abobi. Omun se mra ne se ne city o ba ye wi a krata pa abonti mo atum se ade o ya ye no ehun mra ni ehun asotwe ni
ye hwem
it is a nation self chaye bibi na o gidi se na de na o ye kwaku o hwem mo week na ade kwa ko hwe sa asem ni asem ye asem ko hwem
asa wo se hwem
se mra ne ye clear
me ba o me bati emra ne da o pe efi na yi no afi na e twen se report no akwa kudu ye be hwe ne
report free
se wo se match commission twen report ko if you be teams in you know be a train assembly echo they make an what you say now we reach as a ball no or ba ball no or more call pre-match also be ball mobile no more enough to game no ya sha same okay ye threaten your supporters say be kumu ye be mu say ti ball ye to aso be ye ne jabo ba ba be bobi ye omra wo Ghana unim sa ade no era baseke for no so atwa akose omo so hu boni bi omo aye de omo aye nti ball no mo de na mo ye ready so mebo we mu na anye de ambo en form 3 points nye de emo ti na unim say this
unim say no obi TFO e carry play asem
obi anko can replay
me see obi na unim say obi TFO carry play asem e o ka so mo start ball no mo to so from 9 minutes no mo de ne unim say no obi TFO ka asem e no obi chop na say de babon tin kwada mo say asem no
I feel about it o ka say ke was e trade bo ka your boy
no ka make sure I'm telling you.
The ball,
you say,
Diaby goes and nobody will be able to
no bit more. Didn't replay. I'm telling you. Me say, I'm telling you for a fact.
Wow.
Kwahu. Oh, there, oh no.
You can't matter with it. I can be a stripper.
You can't cook. I can't say seven noms. David.
Executive council.
Oh, the me catch and Kruma ne wono. At the moment, I am FA war no krana ye go FA no. Still see powerful no. Na sa youth coaches no. Bro mo bre o Kruma no. Me pese me you me ye anybody shoes. Bro mo bre no. Bro mo bre no. Driver crowd FA wo ko I can tell you this is my player.
Youth coaches no.
Kwaku. Mo bro. So I don't want to be in their position because almost suffer papa. So why you na go report you? Na coach is nankasa so you am who against. Krom ga yet no coach is nankasa. Ye de ma mo bi no watu kan. Ne nkrofo na ganye against him because obra no uri Ghana so ma aduma so wonye. E de ye aduma no free nizam.
Coach is nankasa kwako.
Ka asem trewo. Tino Ghana ha no. Ye football no aside to a point where and when you enye biem because any can see a ball last games go in dividing now here Benin go start for they feel so much league no they feel so much league no and the man say a ball you must I can't go relegation and there is no seriousness attached to that game
that was alcohol no winning
no so part there you say the last season or when someone has the ball last game
that's all they do originally.
And this is almost like go on last game.
But I'm for no more winning say are you.
Benny
goes on mom crying there winning say.
Benny go start be say womo.
How did you need struggle?
Yeah. What's that going?
The last two matches already.
match we know ko akala nso ko ompo akamo muma no wa we yompo se onwa ko se ai bebe go to dance bar
football rate me esi
kwaku ensi da we football ba ensi da kwaku Ghana had a children in the make a chiro. And that's me bomb same macas matero. And
is only I believe in what trase and draw.
We say Sametinasi. Now me implementations now. There is nothing like Lucy ewo dance back nyampa kwasiada. Na beben goes as a dance back na calendar ko elevation na babesano no ntimi any league. Kwaku ensi da. Ghana ha ensi da. Hey! Kwaku ase na ogai. Jai ensi da. Ye league ni serious. Ye mfani fo nim de so omo ye omo nye ntu de enhwe ya bo game na wie go stars are winning nations are winning Kotoko are winning points na say na ye ba be decide game no on ade bi esia ke betime ye free ko mu tentem na ye kwa bo games na why do we do that
we intime my calendar no so nye basa because where is it with your brother me see the job check
from Sunday be sine eno ni masem
ni the job me na da obi o issue nations FC it's on a Dr. Kwame Chi. Eba be ka say 3 point in here nchini pa nkwa. Initially no, ye ne omo an ewukruma. Asem no de ebe me betima ka bia mo mo ne say. Time no omo koyo omo ye so omo mo no. They were right. Because nhihye wo no ye dey. Anyhow. E dem that you omo to ala wo kai say da bia headquarters for. See ja de bo sisi ade ngwa say be ba.
Okay.
E no mo ko jam but wo ba du ba bi. Na ne man ko na uja ba. Ewo na ade mra na show meji tum so that we can
na me kra de na me
ka say ti di ade no kra na che e no mo no kra ji tum say ball no mo bon say ye benya 3 point obi be wudi e ne mo mfa Dr. Lazio ni asempa ka say na sem o kan so obeji league obi be hwe ne nkwade league ji ani ni e ne no kre because mo hu bi da no mo ja ade ne bo e di say di pa no ti be ka say ko bo replay le ke be ball but the crew are never going to traga. Hey, but crew more pay for me dim pa. O ti be cast as
say e kodi dim ko won wo ho. E ma ne ko so. O msi Diaby we dey men kan ha. Nko cast we ha. You want to be back go. You football ne dey more than.
But o dey ma mi twa so yes I heard you asem America.
Makohu Kotoko list bi. Na me hu list no. A dino once a stories need why the mawa and I want to mean can go see here because of baby story in the free bar. But player be D J or both D DF. Dini J or both DF. When the company wants you coach in the free list in him. The coach wanted to bring the guy to Kotoko.
And then you see face also.
Me mo bien.
You see face.
Me mo bien.
On the body team you over here.
Oh funny. Me see the body J
no body me.
DF.
You see face. Dreams FC.
Me mo.
Amu
makomuless. Coach ni here player na me kana sem no.
Omuzo onyi di.
Omuzo wa born brawi. But I'm thinking say what is wa born brawi? When somebody gets the opportunity to play in the Ghana Premier League earlier. I don't just say look at Aduma Oye. Look at the goals watching this season we Ghana Premier League. By so bit baby so wanyini
no but sad no enu bi na no Oshin ba be ka
Oshin man the same thing
the Ghana league no we are young player na be ba go Oshin common no odi no yo ka ma hu say atinga ankofo zuzu atinga epeyi no kra lo but I was the same problem
abo has nti enso abo has me nko ade team so do mpanifo na ebo ntuntu mo Lamine Yamal be bobo no from 17 years now to be 34 but still our bebo but we start to hand time also when you
oh Yamal say he said next 10 years or bobo or 27 years
yes
this will be who no aboba so that 10 years I Ghana make so ya
but no be 27 years pe
or 27 years
that should tell you interest when it comes to Kotoko signings na ya too much the interest ya too much
Amash your family. That is a Kotoko signings
I use what you
why
Koja Waka Watara
ade
now meaning why he feel that way or onye secure na adwuma na oyo nim se wo ya ade ntu osura na kwaku Yakobo game Lagos City ne has for and Yakobo game na we one has for captain
let me nyama asa
player bi wo ho na ntim wo ko yes surgery bi wo South Africa bi ba ya ne ade
ai Nurudin
na player na hu
Nakamura
player na hu coach bi no ne coach na gina ho adi nkomo na obi ai video ko no
video na e ko via manu
no di o me video na se na watara bu afu ni bu afu boy no se boy ne ka ho mi na open adwuma o pese agina adwuma free ni sem how should the coach act that way
and the bu afu ze boy ne na ma so ekran do gina we din
so no wabodi
o there
no wabodi
na video no ma hu bi
anse na me ka so no wabodi
was as captain there o kan o fia we pra kwaku asem no kan ye nyina e wani o me who's after game no na Nakamura ne masokwadu ejina UG stadium we din command coach bi se bi sana se uzo no so se nye pra one fine player but no so no ho betora ma na ba ma kru afọ aka se wani
unya adwa oso mbe so mo gina adwuma free ni nsam me dune ho a me se mentiase
why so why na ene so am ze kuba na de hanse ayana mo so mo kan bi ka wani dodo
azabo
Diaby say trouble that bia obi anyi ozo I try make us why in 20 years obi ka say wani how's obi anyi
o go make us ka say adwuma
that was I there arewo metia o the last time I din komo former Kotoko player I striker no Sunyani guy very funny Abbas Mohammed no call our Ghana record but call what papa second reason no
yeah
ade Abbas Abokotoko abomi dem okwa bitu aba wani
old man
you are Ronaldo win na akọ the 9 F Sam ball Ronaldo win na ball presently that bi obi anyi no kruma
wanyini na ekuyen
the mindset is very poor
Owanyamaru Ikadi na bi akwa mpokumu ne agogo mu oman kono no ginachi na Kotoko qualify for Africa what the experience no betimi I share with the young ones na Ikadi kra na Joseph is on if you everything do
minimum na abo
no Joseph is on if you not to do 30 years crowd because Eso was part of 2019 Zazak Moscow na call and 23 na Eso kasa squad
of course
tini be na wani
even so on Zakra each crowd
be 27 28 ya mo mate mo ni gide mensa mo ni ayi ayebo amoni we mo no gidi be no
wani
but na Ghana ni
why
Diaby, I think say Minister Honorable Kofi Adams in 7 Okai, and I think say be a fan in Kakra. Because Okache say young country club president, the club owner say Omunsu and the more proper education. I mean, you're right. We have some of the club president, the club owners be honoma. Somehow they are ignorant about common faso and managing football clubs or Chroma administratively. Because of say we pay proper personnel, resourceful personnel, so running football club, it's quite expensive. And besides, the club president, the club owners don't book Chroma for running football clubs. Fans Ben, that's a financial backing Ben, backing these people running on football club smoothly. Oh, Chroma. Baby, I'm a say, Chroma had no born airborne. Any Chroma clubs owners ne come for so and manage your football clubs. Nyame be procedure on the manage football clubs in Chroma. Because if you know in a year, Sika saying no release the football clubs no Krumwa. Sika saying we try towards a clubs no infendi in the proper season. Import na club no playing out a home for so. And the aboa mo club let me not to two players that they share club number. There be any twa home any nyame beye any nyame yibi. Ono mo the random football clubs no Krumwa no. It is a Honorable Kofi Adams in the short spell of Minister of Youth and Sports will Krumwa no. That's all Babonte be catcher say yen co organize seminar yen make here for say bit educate the club owners and the club president who Krumha. Somehow you are right, but somehow you are wrong. Because we have some big problems, some loopholes within our Ghana Premier League. As minister, Oba and the way we aba be ubi. Enye cramp wenim Oba and Chebia wenim and asem kesi see e won so atre. Oba and so last week into their course all basake home grounds into one tiana minister. We've seen a lot of times, most of these clubs, including big clubs, a lot of accusation about choir referees efforts influencing matches. Poor officiating. are leading to a lot of things, a lot of uncertainties within our Ghana Premier League.
That's why you should not discussing on Parliament. We come back.
Yeah, we discuss it.
One MPB sorry.
Ghana, yeah. Referees.
So we
form. Not a day or two. Any answers and say within a Ghana Premier League. Ghana Premier League and I said matches over the weekends, either midweek, baby, you will see a clubber all level the grievances against referees. Come of us officiating this kind of games. But for same referee na level grievances against him, no. Fanoko Jina Boabo, I mean, Easter Ghana say Salah Bashi or Muboy. We do Yamasa acquainted with the game ye. Because all say who the game now about the age. Oh yeah, Bema 20 hard ye. We am kekeni hard ye. Because at time I know a senior broadcaster, who organize Pakum community match Asim Park.
Yeah.
Or more bonus who say boys need cram age so they referee committing mistake. Now you know that one Christmas cote for ye who say referees they committing mistake. There because almost say community boys no more who dey agomba bu wa bibi ayo. It will be the match within the French but now say Komo hanu football na ye bo. The referees is yabo omo da bia still omuni board. Referees yabo omo da bia still omuni woni. Say ebi wo hodo ma. Everybody da bia.
That community we na buoro. Ebe hu a chance.
No bro na hu Premier League bro.
Now the referees dey be ha. Your board 90 minutes you already be to so na be a 5. Your board 4 minutes be 30 seconds. Obe ba na we be a police for.
Police for yes.
Obo fear
no. But community no why na protect o. Why na kwako protect o. It is such community games who didn't be jinama obedi the camera amount. Match fixing in Ukruman is too much. We can't be say but not predict him. But we've seen a lot of times back doors, even 2 weeks before the match.
Oh, evidence.
Oh, match fixing in Ukruman. Me who so be a sorry proper concrete evidence about match fixing in Ukruman. But me no mean it to Ukruman. Say, me the meaning say.
Now me about last time I went try analysis and team be should be to me.
Say yeah.
O za match obi say mo say that be onya sa kwa
Diaby.
Say o kan dia. Ti say yeti asisi na ebia ma assault o call police ko de ebia boom ye court ni so ye camera ye nka no kro e man ye ka o tie ye ka ze ye bo face but there are several moments any abi na no ana ai Spain ba be bo ai Germany be bo Portugal abi butna ka se Portugal be she nya so o ka se ebia o so Portugal be she Germany 2 and Cristiano Ronaldo be she go ampa bo na 2 and Ronaldo a she go e no so e fix match ana edu ba betra aka se
me say ehwa na de be
da bi onya wa ba so me sa se mo kan me nji ntumu da only evidence then a chese e fix match to Kuma
you Chrome hanu yet the amount most of the matches say fix the Chrome hanu say you Chrome hanu and I bet power say most of these betting sites influence match winning bonuses local room bonus I mean can say local room bonuses now we claim na say what na ho Emma bet app ebe influence o local room bonus in your access to your dressing room players local room bonus then I just say omuntu influence
na and it oh yes I cry they can bet for no man dini omo be bo am
oh debit
debit local room bonus no kwaku na enye sika omo de buy physical way o o ho a mo we ne match na ba be gu mu phone so say mo nje e winning bonus na no mo de ma
Diaby
and omo ka as a bet for Ghana Premier League no omo kra ntan bo mo site o
Diaby. There is no Diaby and you're never on site.
Now
last season has to focus on the United. Last game on my boy, I mean, they're on site. I met my number of games last season on Ghana Premier League. Me a concerned citizen. Me a concerned football enthusiast. I'll be making sure
I agree on the my show. I mean, problem is say more the betting. Eba be target so mo na say football na me obia no obetima convince
me nka so mo na say football no
omo England omo Spain omo Italy omo kru bia so ntu football nya kan wa say no
ye proper mechanism
na proper mechanism o say Ebiana make a mumuni evidence.
Na Saturday na work no. Basekedi esi basekedi Holy Stars no. Ebesi we.
Basekedi nations.
Nations. Ebesi we.
The Bob Wigla because we jabada.
Busy dara. Ebesi we Spain.
Ebisi dara.
Na live ya cry em boy kan do ebesi wo.
Rema de Valentia, I compacho was like a Vinicius was your bombard.
You see where they
I compacho can
na we yam pacho.
I know yam pacho. You cool you compacho. So me massa na moka. Mo search na. My super baba betra predict. Ayi final no. Also baba betra no predict final. Ye mo wie na ba. Timo so me bisabo. A match of convenience will be the frame catch man and send it here.
Yeah, but not Hanoma.
We analyze the game and based on the analysis we are giving.
Yes, give between the
score line.
There's the score line not to that.
Answer most of analyze.
There be promo come for so match fixing.
What they analyze?
Influencing matches.
Yeah, promo match by the promo players. Emmanuel Sanja board the Maviation. On the Kotoko Babebo. Or say a normal game. Ubia a very normal game. Then the coach is needing my players need bobo. Because any normal game da system akotoko no enye no na nature sibo the how you tell the game the same plan and I did the same plan
as you challenge see ratio high
and RT for investigation
omra oze
and then you need one for na come share 11 1
almost I only
we can say
so ya la we can say we
evidence no be come evidence if you reach most one na say your football when you say na aboka no these are the things me can do or say Caliber is a controversial we say so you evidence and no be man evidence I don't see people na say your football
evidence Anas expose
most
on my real evidence
that's na aboka
real evidence your football president I am $65,000
nyameti
Mumre na
$5,000
nyameti
yamra so ye
so wo de nsa dada bia unyame wo de skat wo se memfa unyame wo de ngusi ato se memfa unyame
adebisi we chance and ye be
David unyame chana ka to obia no nakopon be so so hia o de de wo ya eye o mre yo ne be so wa he ni fo na de sa de so ni mre yo no
de ya kra ko se refi
aponte kana refi suka
era muito
This is sports.
Auzu billahi minasyaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yada otufo nyankopɔ ase sɛdeɛ yama me akɔne asɛ menkasa na membɔ me ho dawuro ɛma amansan ɛnte menka nti